Thank you, Chairperson, for giving me an opportunity to speak on the demands and grants. Madam, last 8 years, the farmers' income has not doubled at all. We can see from the figures that the number of suicide cases only has doubled. When a complete analysis of the farmers, when we see the number of cases because of the suicide, it results that the farmers have not been benefited from this government at all. A complete analysis of a farmer's total expenditure and the techniques and the amount invested by the farmers has to be first taken and ascertained. An expenditure estimate has to be done by the union government. Only then, according to that expenditure, you may be able to fix the MSP price for the farmers. But that has not been done by this government at all. And the government has always been telling that the MSP has been fixed, benefiting to the farmers. But down south, nothing has happened at all. So, I request the government to expedite the estimation of expenditure by the farmers and then exactly fix the MSP prices. If we cannot double the farmers' income, at least double the financial benefits through the Kisan scheme, without this, doubling the efforts or giving more incentives, the farmers will not be benefited at all. There are another segment of farmers who don't own the land. How are they going to be benefited? So when these farmers are going on a contract basis, when they approach the banks and they don't give a loan, and they are not eligible for Kisan benefits also. So farmers who go on a contractual farming, those agreements have to be acknowledged by the Government of India so that the beneficiaries or the benefits can be extended to them also. Nearly 55% of the agri workers are from this segment where they don't have land bank. So I urge upon the union government to look into this matter also. And when you talk about contract farming, a digitalization, more funds to be allotted to the digitalization of the agriculture land so that the real beneficiaries should be benefited. And also the banks which are offering finances to the agriculture sector are not looked upon. When the farmers or the contractual farmers, when they approach the bank, they are not being given the proper response, and the agriculture loan facility is not being that much fruitful for the farmers down south. Sir, when we talk about irrigation, when I continue to talk about agriculture, we have to talk about the irrigation also. Like, water is the main source of oxygen for irrigation. And linking of the peninsular rivers, that is a major scheme that has to be looked upon by the Government of India and more funds to be allotted to that. But the government is not interested or linking of these rivers. That is what we can see from the figures. I urge upon the union government to allocate more funds for linking the rivers. Sir, as a lower riparian state in Tamil Nadu, we are struggling to get right share of water from the neighboring states, especially Karnataka and also other states. So I urge upon the chairperson, through you, I urge upon the government of India to request the neighboring states to release the right share for water, especially from Karnataka. Thank you. And also, when we talk about, after we talk about agriculture, we have to talk about the road infrastructure. Our Tamil Nadu Chief Minister has been repeatedly asking the union government to speed up the 8 roads that the Chief Minister already returned to the Government of India to speed up on. But this government is not ready to do that. It is all on the papers, but the more funds have to be allotted and necessary steps have to be taken to speed up those kind of a process. And this government has to look upon not only allocation of the funds, but also materializing those contracts. So I urge upon the Government of India, Union Government, to look at road sector and implementation as soon as possible, sir. Sir, when we talk about roads, I have to talk about Nahai also. Sir, last government, in the last financial budget, in my constituency, Vellore, nearly about 20 crores has been allotted to a Perumugai bridge. Nothing has happened. Virjipuram Bridge, which is 28 crores allotted on the Nahai Highway, nothing has happened. Pootuthakku, which has been 28 crores, nothing has happened. So everything is there in the papers. We are happy about the budget figures, but we are not happy about the progress of the activities or the money which is spent upon. Sir, Nitin Gadkari ji announced in this August House that there will be no toll roads between 0 to 60 kilometers. That is what is the announcement that has been recorded in this House. But in my constituency, they have built up a toll road in Vellore Parliamentary constituency, in KV Kuppam Assembly constituency. They have built up a toll road. I was the convener of the meeting along with the district collector. When I asked the Nahai authorities, they were stubborn and they didn't give me any answer at all. They said, we just built it. There are no evidences, there are no paper records to substantiate the toll road. So the 0 point is Bhadrapalli in Andhra Pradesh. From there, the toll road is less than 12 kilometers, but they have built up a toll plaza. I urge upon the union government to abolish it as soon as possible. Sir, regarding railways, I don't know why this government, whenever a member of parliament approaches the railway ministry to requesting them to stoppage of any trains or any facility, that has not been acted upon. But a number of money, crores and crores, has been spent by the railway department, but as a member of parliament, when you go and ask for simple things, it does not happen. But I'm concluding, madam. 2 minutes, I'm concluding, madam. But in this August House, I want to talk about a project that is linking of Chennai and Viluppuram via Vellore. So that project was commenced, funds were allocated. That is only one lane. But this government went upon taking up of nearly land bank where 40,000 people are living. Without any notice, the government has started doing that. That is in my Vellore constituency. I urge upon the government to stop that, take land whatever is required, but don't take away the people's lives from there. That is one important thing, sir. Another important thing, so much money is being spent by the railway department. I'm coming to 1 minute, only 1 minute. I'm in my Vaniyambadi constituency, right from the day I was elected and brought into this house, I am asking for one LC81 bridge. Every year I've been bringing it to the notice of the government, but it has not happened. I'm finishing my last, only 1 minute, very golden minute, madam. I am telling this August House, sir, I want the LC81 bridge to be constructed as soon as possible, funds to be allotted. Number 2, in my Vellore constituency, if the government is still stubborn in taking away the lives of 40,000 people, I'm telling this August House, after my resignation, on my deathbed only, the people can be moved away from this house. So I tell this government that extra land to be stopped, taking of extra land to be stopped. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मैम, आपने मुझे बोलने का मौका दिया।